Hi, we just finished meeting for pronunciation practice on April 16th, and we started with abrogate and hold that final T. So I put that little mark there to remind you to hold it. Abrogate. And this was an example of the word wash, which there's no R in, wash, but in my dialect there is. There can be an intrusive R, wash, but that's not general American dialect. I was just demonstrating the difference. And diatribe, hold the final B, a bitter diatribe about how unfair the tax system is. Minuscule, minuscule, the chemical is harmless in such minuscule amounts. Artless, you'll hold that first T so you won't hear it. Artless, the house was boring because it was artless. Gnarled, the G is silent. Gnarled, and you need time to go from the R to the L. Gnarled, keep making sound the whole time, and it means twisted, knotted. The old man's gnarled fingers. Pseudoscience, a little too much pseudoscience and not enough science. The PS always sounds like S. Pseudoscience. And utterance. These two T's will sound like a D, or more technically, the alveolar flap, because you're keeping your voicing on as you say So in between, utter, utter, utterance. And if you just said the word utter, it would sound the same. The word mutter is the same. And that led us to other, where you have the TH with the airflow. So keep the tongue between the teeth or slightly behind the teeth and the airflow. If you block the airflow, it will sound like a D. Other, other. So other. Practice by pushing more air. Take a deeper breath and push a lot of air. Other. And it's a voice TH. Mother. He's my brother from another mother. Is lots of the practice. Mnemonic, hold that final K, mnemonic. To distinguish principle from principle, sound exactly the same, use the mnemonic aid. The principle is your pal. That's that's how I remember how to spell the right one. Logorrhea. Logorrhea means too many words. The article suffers from the logorrhea that infects so much academic writing. Yes. This looks like handkerchief, but we don't say hand at all. We say hang, like hang. Handkerchief, handkerchief, or even handkerchief, as long as it's hang. And schizophrenia is what the Merriam-Webster had the pronunciation as free, schizophrenia. I've always said schizophrenia, so I'm sure you will hear that as well, but I'm going with what Merriam-Webster had here. Oops. Exclamation, exclamation point. And this word by itself is cause, like cause and effect. I put this apostrophe in the wrong place. He's the cause of all our problems. But if it's this word with the BE is very short because it's not stressed. And so you can think of it as the schwa, or not at all, just like a little b, because. It's a problem because of him. And then you can shorten because to just cuz, and it will be spelled the same as 18, Cause. But if you're seeing it in writing, it should have that little mark to show you that some words or some letters were missing, and it will sound like cuz, just the cuz part. You'll also see it in more informal writing or texting as cuz, cuz, and you're using it as because. It's a problem because of him. So you'll hear it just us. And these are more words that have the B that just changes to b. Besides, become, behind. You won't hear the D. Hold the D. Behind. And then the word cousin also sounds like cuz, but it's spelled with an OU. So that makes it even more confusing. Okay. Without stopping. Abrogate, wash, diatribe, minuscule, artless, gnarled, pseudoscience, utterance, other, mother, mnemonic, logorrhea, handkerchief, schizophrenia, exclamation, cause, because, cuz, besides, become, behind, cousin. That's it. Thank you. And I wanted to remind you about group instruction that I will be doing in May, June, July. I'll put the link below here. And I'm keeping it small, only 10 people. So we will have group meetings and you'll have one-to-one meetings with me. It's a good way to spend the summer, and I hope you can join me. Thanks. Have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow.